Give the gift of financial independence to someone who is blind.
Penny Forward, a nonprofit organization founded and led by blind people, needs your donation to provide accessible financial education programs to strengthen our community.
Our podcast, online courses, group workshops, and one-to-one financial counseling are helping people like Desiree Christian succeed in their personal, professional, and financial lives.
Chris at Penny Forward really helped me take my own self-imposed roadblocks out from under me, away from me, and went, oh, gee, I can do a thing even if life is hard. So I did a thing, and Flaunt Your Ability now exists. FlauntYourAbility.com.
Visit pennyforward.com to empower blind people as we build bright futures one penny at a time.
Welcome to Digital Bytes. Hello, this is Desiree, and today I want to touch on VVoice Vista, which is an app. In my case, I am running it on my iPhone 16 Pro, and I want to take you through some of the possible settings and different things that you can do with it, and then kind of give you a small taste of what it's like traveling with it running. So I've got my VVoice Vista app open now.
Surrounding settings, button. What's my location? Button. Actions of what's around me? Button. What's ahead of me? Button. Repeat last callout. Button. Beacon not started. Automatic callouts enabled. No navigation instruction. Accuracy 14 feet. Button. Facing east. If you've enabled media controls in the shortcut settings, press the previous button on your headphones to repeat the last callout. Use the tab bar. Selected. Okay. Surroundings. Tab. 1 of 4.
So I'm on the surroundings tab here, and those are kind of my options. I can double tap any of those to hear my current location, my surroundings, and different things. Let's see what happens with the other tabs.
Markers. Tab. 2 of 4.
So markers is where I would set up my own personal markers. And the way that I've done it is I would go to the place that I want to mark. So I have, for instance, my daughter's bus stop marked. And so when I'm standing at her bus stop, I just set the marker there. And then every time I go past it or around it or near it, it will notify me that that marker is close by and how far ahead it is and which direction. So that's how you would use markers.
Routes. Tab. 3 of 4.
Routes, you can actually make different routes. You can base them on a marker or you can base them on a location. And I'll show you in a minute. I've based one of mine on a location that we actually did today. And then
Settings. Tab. 4 of 4.
Your settings tab. So in the settings area, you can determine which things you want spoken. You can set the speed of your voice and different things like that. So if I go back here to my routes.
Routes. Tab. 3 of 4.
Double tap.
Route settings. Button.
So I've got route settings.
Sorted by distance. Button.
Sorted by distance.
Add. Button.
I can add a route here.
To Fred Meyer, July 8th, 2025 at 11:12 a.m. Button. Actions available.
Now, this is one that I have to Fred Meyer from my house.
Create a route for yourself or for someone else by organizing a set of waypoints. While out on your route with VVoice Vista, you will be informed on arrival to each waypoint, and the audio beacon will automatically advance to the next waypoint.
And this is really handy. You can use that in buildings, or you can use it out on the streets. So you can set waypoints. You can share it with someone else that uses VVoice Vista, or you can make one for yourself, and it'll set those waypoints. And then when you have that route created and you run it, it will tell you as you come across the different waypoints that you set.
Tab bar. Surroundings. Tab.
Okay.
1 of 4.
I want to go into surroundings for a second.
Selected. Surroundings. Tab. Automatic callouts enabled. Beacon not started. Repeat last callout. What's ahead of me? Button. Actions available.
What's ahead of me?
Beacon not started.
Marker. Near Southeast Mead Hill Avenue, Hill right turn, 163 feet, ahead to the left. Marker. Near Southeast Mead Hill Avenue, staircase Sunnyside, 175 feet, ahead to the right. Crosswalk, 868 feet, ahead to the right. Southeast Sunnyside and 157th bus stop, 875 feet ahead. Southeast Sunnyside and 157th stop, public transport, 889 feet ahead.
So those are the things that are around me right now. So I'm going to get out of that and go back into routes, and I will show you how to run the Fred Meyer route.
Selected. Routes. Tab. 3 of 4. Create a route for yourself. Eat coffee to home. To Fred Meyer. July 8.
Okay. So now I'm inside of that route.
Start route. Button.
I can start the route.
Share. Button.
I can share it.
Map.
Now, when I want to use this route, I would hit Start Route, and then it would start navigating and telling me what's around me while I'm walking the route. It would tell me my markers that I've created. It would tell me any waypoints I might set if I create a route that has different waypoints. It tells me the intersections I'm approaching, tells me the direction I'm traveling in and the speed at which I'm traveling. And it's pretty accurate. It's about 7 to 8 feet off. So if it tells you something is ahead, it's usually right there, really close. So it does try to keep up with your pace, but it's not exactly, but it will say ahead and to the left or behind you and to the right. And when you wear your Meta glasses, it's really cool because you hear on each side of your head, of each ear. So if it's to the right, you'll hear it out of the right ear. If it's to the left, you'll hear it out of the left ear. So it's pretty cool that way. Now I want to take you out on a route, and I'm not going to do the entire route, but just to give you a taste of how it speaks when you're moving. I'm going to mostly show you what's in my neighborhood because once we get out in traffic, the traffic is too loud and it's very difficult for me to record Voice Vista. So here we go.
Accuracy 19 feet. Moving west. Speed 2 miles per hour. Southeast 169th Avenue. Goes right. Marker near 47 feet ahead. Crosswalk 57 feet ahead to the left. Crosswalk 51 feet ahead to the left. Happy Valley Martial Arts Sports Center 157 feet ahead to the right. Approaching intersection. Service Road continues ahead. Southeast Sunnyside Road continues ahead. 16,126 Southeast Happy Valley Town Center High. Accuracy 8 feet. Moving west. Speed 3 miles per hour. Near Southeast Maple Avenue Staircase Sunnyside 51 feet. South. Nearest road Southeast Sunnyside Road is 106 feet away. Marker near Southeast Maple Avenue Hill right turn 59 feet. Approaching intersection. Southeast Kempton Court goes left. Southeast Meadhill Avenue continues ahead. Accuracy 11 feet. Moving northwest. Speed 3 miles per hour. Marker Nicky bus stop 51 feet to the right.
And then we're home.
Marker near Southeast Kempton Foam 46 feet
Good
ahead.
girl, Briar.
Hey everyone, this is Chris back with our series on using ChatGPT with your iPhone. This is part 3, and we're going to explore the menu. And previously, we've talked about customizing ChatGPT as well as sending prompts that work for you as a screen reader user. And so now we're going to explore the menu. And there will be a little bug that I'm going to report, and you can see if you experience it. And feel free to always email us. And so that would be feedback@unmute.show. So here's what we have. I have got the menu open, but I wanted to definitely report this little bug to you so that you won't be confused as I was. I actually took one of my phones and called Ira and had Ira look at my phone that I'm using now to confirm that these items were not actually on the screen. So when you open the menu,
Close menu button.
there is a close menu button in the top left corner. But if you swipe left, you're going to find something interesting here on my screen.
Unclog drain with vinegar button.
Okay, unclog drain with vinegar button. Okay, now that was a previous search that I did with ChatGPT. That does not appear anywhere on the screen whatsoever. It is not visible at all. It's a really weird artifact with VoiceOver. Apparently, VoiceOver is reading something that we cannot see somewhere. So don't be confused about that. Just go ahead and move to the right.
Close menu. Button.
There's that close button. Find that top left corner.
Christina Cook. Button.
Where it says your name, as it does mine. So then what we're going to do is we're going to swipe right.
Search. Search field.
And there's our search field. And of course, you're going to be able to search for previous chats, things that you may have searched for before. For instance, if I typed in there screen reader or description of or something that would clue me into a previous search, I could do that. If I swipe right now.
New chat. Button.
There's our new chat button. That's pretty self-explanatory.
ChatGPT. Button.
Now, the ChatGPT button, it's not very descriptive, but what it's going to do is it's going to show you a list of suggested prompts, and they were based on my chat history. And so they are going to be presented to you above the text box for entering the prompt that you want. And so that is the purpose of that button. And so if we go to the right again.
Library button.
This library button is a listing of various images that have been created. And so I have had it create, I think, 3 or 4 images for me. And so that's where you would access those. It should probably say image library, but it just says library. Now, another option here.
GPTs button.
Now, that's not very explanatory either. GPTs button. These are topics to explore, and they're going to be based on the things that you've explored before, I do believe. So that is the purpose of that button. And then
New project button.
New project button.
New project. Quick nav off.
And here's what I'm going to find out about this.
OpenAI/symbols/edit button. Text field. Is editing? Projects keep chats, files, and custom instructions in one place. Use them for ongoing work or just to keep things tidy.
Okay, so it's just a new way to create a project that may be having specific directions or instructions, parameters, and that sort of thing.
New project. Heading. New project. Close button.
So we'll go ahead and close the new project.
New project button.
And so after this new project button, you're going to hear
ChatGPT iPhone app menu button.
These are previous searches and things that are on the screen here. And so that concludes the tour of the menu.
Hey y'all, Marty here, and it is travel season. Lots of people out and about traveling this summer. So I wanted to talk about AirTags, which is a great accessory for travel, and they have some really cool new features as well. So what an AirTag is, if you don't already know, it is a little accessory about the size of a quarter. Super small, super lightweight, and you can hide them anywhere. They also have lots of accessories for them as well, keychains and a bunch of other things. So you can stick them in your backpack, stick them in your luggage. You can put them anywhere. They also make noise if you need to identify something with audio. You can find all the settings for the AirTag in the Find My app, and you can do lots of really cool things there. And a couple of new features are you can share with your friends or family. So if you need someone else to help you look for your lost item, you'd be able to do that. Also, if you are traveling and flying in some airlines, not all of them, you can share the AirTag, say, in the lost piece of luggage with them to help them help find your lost luggage. So they have lots of great utilitarian value. They are super cheap, $25, which is not bad. And I believe that they do sell them in packages of 4 for $100. And sometimes on Amazon, you can find them for a lot less expensive as a bundle or something like that. So I would definitely recommend checking out Amazon and seeing what kind of deals you can find on there. But It is a great way to track your stuff, and if it gets lost, to be able to find it. And here is another quick tip is if you are staying in a hotel and you need help identifying where your room is or maybe the door, you can place one either on the door handle or you can place one on the floor just inside of the door of your hotel room. And if you need to, then you can use the Find My app to follow the air tracker right to your door, or you can make it make a loud beeping sound and you can follow the noise until you get to your door. So many great use cases for it, and it's a great travel accessory. So check them out, and we'll see you next time. For more, check out our website at unmute.show. And if you have questions, comments, or anything like that, you can email us at feedback@unmute.show.